Greetings, random viewer. I apologize for the lack of content lately, but I've had this project done for a while now, so I think it's high time to release it. One of you asked me in the last video for a full lifesteal bard, so here we go. It started like any other normal game. Surprisingly, it worked out, however not in the way that you guys would anticipate. I didn't make use as much of the lifesteal as much for the attack speed and the crit chance of the immortal shield bow paired with a blade of the Ruined King. Regardless, welcome to the wisdom of the bard. Enjoy this next compilation. So I was paired with the same buddy I was with before, only this time he was playing Pantheon instead of Leona because we realized we needed hookers and CC and he wanted to do a little bit more damage. Anyway, I was running Exhaust because I didn't feel like running Heal, and he was running Ignite, so we dealt a lot of damage and we managed to pick off this hooker right there. I want to take this moment to appreciate the perfectly balanced point and click CC of this Pantheon as we gently nab the other OPCs here. So when you're playing Bard, you start to realize something. Supporting your characters or healing them or even their survivability doesn't matter. Everything that matters is skills. Only that and nothing less. You need to secure every kill you possibly can, even if it's spoon-fed to you, just like in this situation. Because Bard needs his food, because otherwise the wisdom of the Bard would not be complete. Apparently I can't possibly learn my lesson of overextending in the enemy jungle for no reason whatsoever. It's not even chasing kills at this point, only to be greeted by a Nocturne who is hungry for kills because I have once again invaded his beautiful jungle. Unluckily for me though, he reminds me that I need to be a good boy and stay where it is safe. However, I'm a slow learner because here we are again in the enemy jungle, and I'm back, and I'm ready to get revenge on this son of a bitch, even if Pantheon ends up nabbing the kill. Totally deserved, by the way, but still, it was epic. It is no surprise, however, that I have no intention of leaving, as you will see, as I will just turn around and be fed up with these guys' shit and stun them. Only all of a sudden an Ash arrow flies in, don't ask about the Ash by the way, and secures me a kill. It's a long story. The enemy team decides to go for Dragon, which of course is the wise decision to go with because they have lane pressure and whatnot, but they have the map awareness of me when I'm playing Bard, so mid lane joins in and we manage to pick off a few easy kills and secure the Drake for ourselves, for the wisdom of the Bard guides us all. I then find myself in bot lane, for some reason facing the severe bullshittery that is Morgana's CC, but then I remind her that she's not the only broken champion in the room and that I as well have friends. So as you can see, this is going surprisingly well for me, all things considered. I'm 6-1. I have 5 assists, but the reason for that might be because we had a third person in bot lane. She didn't want to pick another lane, so essentially we ended up not having a jungler, which was a problem, but we still ended up out jungling the Nocturne and starving him to defeat. Here is a display of why Bard works with everything, every time, now and forever. He's just the best champion. Play Bard. So I died for the second time. I don't want to talk about it. Let's not talk about it, let's bring it up. It never happened. Bard doesn't die. He only transcends. I do want to show you this badass double kill though. As you will notice in this next play, my greed knows no limits and needs to be held under control. You see, dying isn't important. Getting the kill, however, totally is. Such is the wisdom of the bard. Here's another display of, hey, I have an ultimate. Let's not forget to use it this time. This next team herpaderp is one of the sole reasons that I main bard. Somehow I always manage to nab the kill, and it gets people pissed. Since I have a troglodyte brain, there are many situations in which I either misuse my ultimate or forget to use it completely. This is one of those situations. I tend not to show these because I find them boring to watch and they're minor mistakes, but here's how I managed to nab an assist. Yeah, pretty cool. I guess this is one of the situations where the lifesteal from the Immortal Shield Bow and Blade of the Ruined King kicks in, because I take that guy out real good. I guess it's time for in-game exposition. I enjoyed this build, it was quite fun. It's not necessarily full lifesteal bard, so I'm calling it lifesteal bard or bard, but he thinks it's Yasuo or Viego or whatever. I find it that in some situations it's really good. Like, I get a lot of health back, but yeah, one of the reasons, once again, that we're so ahead is because we had an extra ADC under our pocket. Ashe did end up pretty starved, but she was a over-glorified support with the ice arrow placings and whatnot. She was actually pretty great. So, yeah, pretty epic stuff there. Such is the wisdom of the bard. Oh, yeah. This guy. This is where I try to escape, but it just doesn't work because I'm an idiot. What did you expect? Sadly enough, shortly after my last death and I had just bought Bloodthirster, we managed to win the video game. This was really fun. I thank you guys for watching very much. Please do let me know what you want to see next. I will read your comments. And please be nice and kind to each other. I will try to upload more frequently. And I love you all, and I love Bard. And stay safe. Such is the wisdom of the Bard.